Okay, so this is just my final of the 3 makeup tutorials that I was going to do for makeup looks that I've been liking lately. And this is the most basic of the 3. So we did a fairy makeup look, a blue eyeshadow makeup look, and then this is just like more of the basic, but like cute, you know? Okay, in my opinion anyway. So let's go ahead and get started. First step is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the lightest blonde shade that they offer. And we'll just start filling in those brows. I always like to start with this one. I feel like I can see the shape better. I feel like this one always just looks way more straight. And then I try to copy over a little shape onto the side once I get it. Okay. Okay, eyebrows are on. You know, I know it's not perfect, but it's like, that's the best that I get because I'm not good at eyebrows. And before that, Precisely My Brow, I would never even do my eyebrows because I hated brow products so much. That's the only thing, the only brow product that I approve of. Okay, so the next product we're going to do here is primer. That's what I'm putting on now. And it is the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For Primer. I did do self tanner about an hour and a half ago, so it's not fully developed yet. So that's why I'm looking a little shiny, and this primer is going to help shine and blur. And if you want to know what my tanning routine is, that video will be coming up soon if you stay tuned. I also briefly talked about it on my last makeup video, which is the blue makeup look, blue eyeshadow makeup look. So I have my Peter Thomas Roth on. I just put it all over. It's velvety smooth. Just to blur and mattify. And we're good on that now. Next thing you're going to do is take a black eyeliner pencil. This one is by a company called Janta Blue, but any old black liner will work, whatever you've got lying around the house. And you're going to go bottom only, right about to the tear duct here. Don't do the inner corner. And I just like to do some bottom liner in black with probably a majority of my makeup looks, because I just really like that look that makes you look a little bit like the evil twin of your own self. Eyes are lined, and our next step is going to be mascara. So I like to do 3 layers of mascara, and I'll do 3 different ones so I can get the best of all the worlds. My first one here is CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom. Then I have IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And finally, I have Tarte Maneater Mascara. If you don't have these, swap them out for your faves. The next thing that we're going to do is take a matte bronzer. I think my Milani one is just fine. I saw, they still have this, I think at Target. It is in the shade 01 Sunlight. Milani, cheap, okay? This is cheap, and it's matte, and it works just fine. And I like to just go like around the sides of my forehead and my temples and like the top of my cheekbone here. Just wherever you need to be a little bit sun-kissed, okay? And I feel already like we still have a few more steps to go. I'm already just feeling like I went from dumpy frumpy, I would be embarrassed to leave the house, to like, you know, I'm starting to pull it together. My hair's a mess. I didn't do anything with my hair today. I didn't put no jewelry on today. I'm kind of having a lazy day. But this makeup is making me feel a little bit better about everything now. Comment down below if you're still here. What is the one makeup item that you have to have when you leave the house, if anything? Okay, so we put on some matte bronzer. The next step is cheek gel. So this is the cheek gel that you need, and I'm going to tell you why. But just for the sake of mixing it up, because I get bored of doing the same old thing, I think I'm going to try this for today. Get them both if you want. Get one, get the other, whatever. If I had to recommend one to you, I would say you have to have this one. Okay, this is by the same brand, but it's a different product. The one you need is Pixi Cheek Gel, available at Target, in the shade Flushed. This is a very sheer wash of color. I'm going to show you. Even somebody like me, this is an hour and a half into my self-tanner, girl, and I am still practically translucent. I'm so white as a ghost, okay? I am extremely pale. Anybody can wear this. It's sheer. You can layer it. You can build on it. This, I just put a whole big old glob here so you can see it, okay? See how sheer and wearable that is? It's just a flush. You can layer on as much or as little as you need for your skin tone. Very customizable. This is originally from the 1990s. I don't remember which brand used to have this, but I used to have this exact same thing. It was in a tube, but it was like a different shaped tube. Yeah, and I just loved this stuff when I was a kid. Just a flush of red. Pink is out. Red is in. Because it's more natural. Your blood is red. Your blood underneath your skin is red. You know what I'm saying? This is it. If you've ever seen like cult classics, Clinique Almost Lipstick and Black Honey, this is the Black Honey that you need for your cheeks. This ought to be a viral product. You need this. Then we have this I was just wanting to try out. It's called Juicy. It's also by Pixi Cosmetics. On the Go Blush Tinted Moisture Stick in Juicy. That is a lot less sheer. Let's see how that blends in. Okay, that's pretty nice. You know, for the sake of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and use the Pixi Flushed, because I want you to see how good this looks. This is, seriously, should be a cult classic in everybody's makeup bag. Just like the damn Black Honey. I mean, just like the Caudalie spray. Just like, you know, all those little things that, you know, the Fire and Ice, whatever. The pink, you know, pink makes you look like a clown. A sheer flush just makes you look a little breathless, you know? I don't know. I just love it. I feel like it looks great. 150% buy this. And then, you know, I think this is a good product too. Maybe I should put this on another time, but you know, I think it doesn't go on looking as smooth. But if you get like a foundation brush and then you brush it in a little, it blends in looking very nice. I love these, you know, if you don't feel like, you feel like just a simple, clean look, natural look. And this is not going to make you look old. Powders make you look old. This is going to just seep right into the skin and just look like you, but better. Just like this does. Okay, it's you, but it's better. That's our cheek gel. The next we're going to do is lip, and we're almost done. So for lip, this is my cult classic, my go-to. This is the old cult classic, and this is a great product, but it's very thin and watery. This is it. You need this. It's Floratint. Benetint, Floratint, okay? Let me show you. Here we have Benetint. It's thin as water. It's a watercolor. Yeah, you can let it dry and you can layer it and you can make it a little darker, okay? But it's very watery. I love it. It's a wonderful color. I use it. I love it. I'll always keep it in my makeup bag. A flush, a stain. It stays. It has good staying power. Let it dry down. But let me show you the Floratint. This stuff. It has an amazing color. It's a little lighter. It is a little lighter, okay? So this might be a little less universal than this one is. This is very universal. But it goes on just a little thicker. And just very, very smooth, even coverage. And it also dries down like a stain and stays for a long time. It's a stain. Floratint. I love this. I think it's so pretty. Again, you can layer it up a little more if you want to. But I wear my Benetint and my Floratint like literally all the time. I want to do something, mix this look up just a little bit for today. So I'm going to try 3 other lip looks and just see which one I like the best. The first one here is RMS in Ruby Moon. We swatched this one on the last makeup video on my hand, but I want to see how it looks on my face. And as I feared, now if you want something really sheer, get the RMS in the pot of the red. It's called Beloved, okay? Beloved. This is the stick, Ruby Moon. Beloved is very, very sheer and buildable. You can wear that all day long. This, it looks nice. I do like it, but you have to be ready to do something loud that day, you know? It's very, very bright. It's very thick. It's very saturated color. I'm going to see how this looks with a little gloss. I've got my Tower 28 in the shade Magic. A goldy, glittery gloss that I've never tried out. It's been sitting in my makeup bag waiting to be used. waiting for me to try it. Blot a little. Okay. Blot it a little. I do really like this Ruby Moon. Pretty nice. Let's move on and try the others. And thankfully, this makeup look today required no foundation. So when I'm wiping off my lips, I don't have to worry about messing up my foundation because we have a pretty natural, pretty easygoing look today. The next thing I have here is Revlon, good old cheap ass Revlon, in the shade 425 Soft Silver Red. Here we go. It's really pretty. I've used this a couple times. I like the texture. It's not as thick as this. I like how it has a little frost to it. It's not as severe as this. This is really, really saturated bright. The frost on this, and not quite as thick of a formula, gives it a little softer look. A little more, I could wear this with anything vibe. Let's try it with the gloss. Soft Silver Red. I really like this one a lot. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be really a go-to lipstick that I reach for all the time, this Soft Silver. And it's only like $6 or something at Walmart. And then we have one last lip look for today. And the brand is Ritual de Fil Thornbite Peptide Plump Cream Lip Oil in the shade Blood Thorn. So I wanted to pick out some reds for us to look at today, but they had to be reds that are wow me reds, not just your basic, same old basic thing, something that feels a little special, you know what I'm saying? So let's try this out. This is very dark red, but it's a gloss. Very dark brownish red, like a, what is that called? Bordeaux, perhaps? Yeah, and because this is not a super saturated color, it's definitely a colored gloss. It's not a liquid lipstick. So the color is not so severe. And again, I feel like this is neutral enough that I could wear it with a lot of things and just feel really good. Like it's not going to overwhelm whatever else I want to do with myself for that day. Like that's not the statement piece. It fits in nicely with the rest of my stuff. So I'm just gonna keep on wearing this for the day, although I do really like this one as well. This is probably my least favorite. It's really nice, but again, it's just extremely saturated and really, really bright. So you have to kind of be on for it that day, you know? So this is my basic makeup look. We have, you know, not a lot of makeup on the skin, a little primer, a little bronzer, a little bit of a flush coloring. some eyebrows, a little bottom liner, mascara, slap on an easy, comfortable lived-in lip, and we're ready to go. So that's all I have for you right now. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow afternoon I'll have my tanning video for you guys. I can't really tell that I have the tan on yet, but it's only been 2 hours. So we'll give a couple more hours and then we'll see the result from day 1 of tanning and then 2 days in a row of tanning. So it should show up a little bit darker. Thank you so much for joining me and have a wonderful day. One last step. I was about to let you go. I thought that one last step. My favorite Amorovizka Budapest Queen of Hungary mist. Is anyone going to be able to tell you did this step? Do I look any different? No, of course not. But it smells divine, and it's my little bit of luxury that I love to do at the end. Worth every penny. Have a good one.